Hi everyone, Lisa here from lcdesigns. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a project with some of the new product. Actually, it'll be coming out August 3rd. I keep saying the 2nd, but it's the 3rd. Well, the celebration will be the 3rd. So the designer series paper that I'm using today is from the Celebration catalog. You can earn it. The designer series paper is the designer series paper. Blah, I can't talk today. The designer series paper sale is still going on until August 2nd, so you might want to stock up while you can. These are our select designer series papers. They're 15% off, which is actually good. Normally it seems like we get like a 10% discount. Hi Wendy, thank you for joining me. I'm just going through the announcements. So with the new catalog comes a bunch of new product, and I would like to have it all, but I know that we can't all have it all. So I have my paper and ribbon share. I have all the details on my Facebook page, where you can get a sample of all the designer series papers that are in the mini catalog. This excludes the celebration and the ribbons that are in there as well. So if you're interested, let me know, or just check out my page. Hi Pam, thank you for joining. And then also as well is you earn my Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial with any $30 purchase. Just use the host code so I know to email this to you. There's 8 different projects from 8 different designers, so a lot of cute projects in there. And this month is summer birthdays. Excuse me. Always have this darn cough with allergies. It seems like allergies never go away for me. Pardon me. So today's project is actually perfect for anybody who has allergies. So my project sheet has posted, and it has all the information. And today's winner for the prize last week, which is gonna, if you shared my video, you were gonna win all the product to make the glue holder, including the glue. I'm gonna flip you guys down, and normally I do like the wheel of names, but I forgot to, so I wrote everybody's name down real quick, and I'm gonna turn you guys down and I will choose a winner, and then we'll start our project. But here's the names for who shared my video. So let's go ahead and grab a name, and here we go. Pam, you're the winner. So I will get this out to you this week. I had my little guessing game last week, and I have prizes for those people, but I can't find my prizes. I don't know where I put them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, my watch is talking to me again. So I'm grabbing my iPad super quick so that I can see your guys' comments, but we will go ahead and start with the project. And today's project is this little box, and it's got a package of tissue in it. A little tissue box. Oops, that wasn't supposed to be in there. Oh, and look, I actually got, just so happened that the package of Kleenex matches. This is good for anybody, winter's coming up. That's why I used my winter grid paper here. Winter's coming up, and all those colds and flus and all that good stuff's gonna be coming. And or if you have allergies year-round like me, this is a handy little gift. And these are always good, as well as like host gifts, or you're having a retreat or a team or whatever. They're all cute little pillow gifts, as we call them. So I'm still trying to get on my iPad, find us, but here's today's project. My internet, I don't know if everybody else is having trouble with internets, but it's horrible. And supposedly they upgraded us. Like, I'm still not on, but I will look for your guys' comments. I think I'm getting there. But today we're going to use this designer series paper. And like I said, it's from the Celebration catalog. So you can earn this paper. And I love the colors in it. We have basic black, balmy blue, calypso coral, fresh freesia, just jade, misty moonlight, and soft sea foam. We are going to use this, no, we're using this pattern, but this penguin. So there's actually a stamp set that coordinates with this. But again, this is only a celebration item. So we are going to use the penguin off of this one. And we're going to use this one as our background. So let's get started. Okay, I think I am on and I could possibly see your comments now. Oh, Pam, you're very welcome. Thank you for sharing my video. So yes, now I can see your guys' your comments. I act like I can't talk today. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to start out with fresh freesia, and we are going to cut this at 7.5 by 6.5. So let's go 7.5 by 6.5. You know, I am one who always needs tissue. I always keep this tissue in my purse because those darn allergies. And it was funny, I never had allergies before. And then I moved to Texas. I didn't have them here in California. Moved to Texas, get allergies over there, and then I come back to California and I have them. So we are going to score the long side. So this is a 7.5 side at 1.5. I'm over here yakking away that I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. 2.5, 4 3/4, and 5 3/4. Wendy, you said I skipped your favorite season. Was that fall? I know, but I wasn't ready to do fall yet. So now this is the short side, and we're going to score it at 1 inch and 5.5. So basically 1 inch on each side. And that's our scoring. I have fall stuff. Maybe I'll do a fall project for next week. And like I said, next week I will be in Tahoe. We leave for Tahoe Sunday. And we will be there for a whole week, Sunday to Sunday. So I will do a pre-recorded video for you guys so that we can still have workshop Wednesday. Okay, so we burnished all our lines. So now, if you could see, this section is smaller than this section. So on the bigger section, we're going to cut out these 2 tabs. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what it's going to look like when it's all cut. So I'll keep that there as I cut, because I know sometimes it might seem like I'm going too fast or something. So we're going to cut out these big sections. And let me see if I remember how I did this, because I kind of played around with this because I wanted these tabs, and so I was kind of messing around with them. So we're going to go ahead and miter these, And then we're going to cut them in half or so, just eyeball them. It's just because I don't want that gap when it closes, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get it done. And then just cut it in half. Oops, I forgot to cut this piece out. My scissors need to be clean, so we're going to do the same on these. I got like sticky on them, and I have a ton of alcohol wipes, and I can't find them. And you know why I can't find anything? Is I rearranged my craft room, which I always think is a good idea, but then you can't find anything. My paper used to be over here to my right. Well, now I moved it over here to my left. I keep going over to my right to get it, and it's not there. And so that's why I can't find anything. Like I said, I had just got those prizes for the guessing game. So again, this is what our paper is going to look like once it's all cut, set, and done. So now it's up to you. You can add all your DSP now or once the box is put together. So what should I do? We'll just go ahead and put it on after. So we're gonna glue these tabs to the smaller tab. Hold that there for a second or so. Do the same over here. And this too is your personal preference if you want the small tab in or the larger tab on the outside. Normally, I don't like this, but we're going to put DSP on it so it doesn't kind of really show. So now we'll just glue the larger tabs. Thank you, Pam. Tahoe's always one of our favorites. You know, we're going camping. Again, we have our travel trailer, and we always go with a bunch of my family. And this year I have like a lot of people going up. I didn't cut that very well. I might mess it up now that it's... So yeah, I have a lot of family going up, some friends going up, and we're right across the street from the lake, so these tabs are going to go in like that, and then this is actually just going to fold over. But see right here, if I didn't leave those tabs, you have a gap. And I didn't like that. See, this is my one. So it's, again, your preference. Do you like that gap? I didn't. I needed to put my dot down a little bit, but that's why I left those tabs, because see, then you don't have that gap. Make sense? All right, so now let's cut our DSP, because we're going to need a lot of it. And let me get my trimmer. Excuse me. And this paper is just so darn stinking cute. And we're not even using the stamp set to go with this. Again, the designer series paper, you know, gonna do all the work. So the width of it is 4 3/8. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. So 4 3/8, 1, 2, 3 is just before the half. 4 3/8. And this is gonna be the back, so it's by 2 1/8. And then the front is going to be 1 5/8, which I think is just after the half, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just after the half. I don't know why I always got to double check myself. And then this is going to be the inside front is 1 3/8, 1, 2, 3, just before the half. This is the inside flap. And then the top is going to be just 7/8, so that's the one just before the inch. And now our sides, I'm gonna have to cut these smaller. The sides are only, they're 7/8, so we want it to go this direction. We don't want to put our sides on like this. We don't want our sides looking like that. We want them looking like this. So it's 7/8, which is just before the 1. And then we can probably cut this little strip down. It's 2 1/8. So 2 1/8. Seems like a lot of cutting, but you know, we want to use this cute designer series paper. It's so adorable. Okay, so that should be all our pieces. Well, I could probably make it easier to go ahead and put my tab on. Oh, and then look, I actually got the Kleenex to match. Did I already tell you guys that? So, just by coincidence, I think I did already tell you that the Kleenex matched. So we're gonna put our tabs in. We will go ahead and use a Velcro dot. I just got these at Walmart in the crafts section. They come in different sizes, but this one here's a pretty good size. Not too big, not too small. I can't remember the size, but we'll just put that right there. Stick our tabs back in. And the only difference with us doing those tabs, and I'll have to show you there. So there's our little box. The only difference with the tabs is that now we can't tie the ribbon in the inside like I originally did. So again, whatever your preference is, I created it one way and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna change it up. And I do that all the time. So this was the back piece. We'll stick that right on there. This is the front flap. Make sure I get my pieces right. But on the ribbon, we'll be able to tie it around the whole box. That's not really an issue. It's just with my first one, I tied it on the inside. That way they didn't have to untie it. And then now we're gonna do, oh, I should have did this first. Of course. I didn't think about that. I must have put all my pieces on first last time, but that'll be okay. This is what happens when you do live video and you're changing things up. And you can also use those little mini magnets in case you can't find the Velcro. But the magnets, those you pretty much have to get on Amazon. That's the only place I've been able to find them. Okay, so let's stick this back on here now. Oops, my tab's out, but that's okay. Now the top. Do you guys have any plans? Are your summers already over? Your kids, grandkids back in school? My grandkids don't go back for a while. I'm not even sure their date. I know my brother's grandkids who will be camping with us, they go, I think, the week as soon as we come back from camping, they go back to school. So we'll do the sides now. I want to do some back to school projects to fancy up some of those things. Uh-oh. I must be running out of glue, but I always have my backup. Yeah, I have some back to school projects that I think I'll try and record prior to me leaving, and then you know, I'll schedule them to post while I'm gone, so that way you guys have some projects to work on going back to school. And it'll be a good idea to stock up on that DSP because they're going to all take DSP to fancy them up. So there, let me get this one out of the way since this is no good. But there's our box. So the next thing, we are going to stamp our sentiment. And our sentiment actually is coming from the Timeless Tulips because it had Get Well Soon. So I wanted to use the Get Well Soon. And we are going to use Just Jade. See, all my blocks need to be clean. I got to find my alcohol wipes. So I'm going to stamp that in Just Jade. And then we're going to use the Stitched Rectangle die. And what, oh, there's a piece of glitter and I don't want to smear it in case that ink is still wet. So I'm going to actually put this further over so that we have a gap on the left side. So see, like this. Okay, there. I want this spot over here on the left because that's where our little penguin is gonna go. All right. Yeah, so be sure and stock up on that DSP while it's on sale. I need to place an order myself again. And yesterday I was using so much of the I can't think of the name of it. The Expressions in ink. I was using so much of that I have none left now. And I've been using a ton of the peach. So I need to get some more before it's not on sale. So this is kind of going to go over this way because there's that gap because we're going to have our penguin. So we'll just put that on there. And here's the penguin set in case you guys haven't seen it. Cute, cute, cute. And it has a punch that goes with it. Okay, so we have that. So now we're going to use this piece and we are going to cut out a penguin. So which I'll just take one from over here. And you could use actually any of these animals. It doesn't, or I guess they're not all animals because the snowman's not an animal. But you can use any of these to put on your little package. But I wanted to go with the penguin. So we're just gonna fussy cut this. Unfortunately, the punch does not punch this particular penguin out. I'm not sure if it does any of the others. I really haven't had time to play with the punch. But I know it wouldn't because like this guy has the scarf and the hat and all that on. But you could stamp your own and you can make them the colors you wanted. So it does have like a scarf stamp. So if you wanted to make a fresh freesia scarf, you could. It's got all the little pieces to build him up. So as we do this, I kind of made a border on this side bigger than I did the other side. But I don't think the recipient is gonna notice. So like I said, if you share my video, I'll send you all the stuff to make this project and the Kleenex. So, of course, you know me, I gotta add Wink Stella. So we're gonna add Wink Stella to his white part. So his belly and his face. His or her. But we're gonna add some Wink Stella. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add a dimensional to the side here. And I'm going to add a glue dot to this side over here because it's going to overlap on here, so we want it to stick on there so that he's level. So just like that. How cute. How cute is that? So I'll show you the difference with the flaps. So see how I tied my ribbon here? So now that we have the flaps, you really can't do that because you have your flaps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie it around the box. And I think on my project sheet, I forgot to add the holiday rhinestones. Like I've told you guys before, these are my favorite because they come in so many colors. This is shaded spruce, although I use just jade. They match pretty good. So we're gonna add our rhinestones first. We'll add a big one there. And let's add a small one. And then let's go ahead and add a medium one over here. So I mean, see, they match very well. But I like these ones because there's so many colors for you to choose from. I use these quite a bit. So this is another new product that's coming, is this white glittered organdy ribbon. We already have it in black, which is, again, one of my favorites. So I was happy that they came out with this white because, you know, white goes with anything. I could have used the Just Jade ribbon, but I chose to use this new one. And I'm going to turn this around because for whatever reason, when I tie my bows, they're always upside down. So this way, if I tie it from the back, it should be to the front. Am I the only one that does that? See how my I don't know, what do you call them, legs or these pieces here are in front. If I had tied it from the front, they would have been in the back. I want them in the front. Oops, I popped that open. So we'll just cut that. We can move it in the center. And there's our bow. So that is it. Isn't that so quick and easy? Yeah, this is a stiff ribbon, but I mean, I like it because it's really workable. You can kind of bend it, you can fluff it, whatever, because it's stiff. It's just like the black. Maybe a little bit not as stiff, but I think it's pretty much the same thing. It's just in white. And look at how pretty that goes with the box. And then when we add that Wink Stella, can you guys see the Wink Stella on him? So there's our two projects. Like I said, you can see I fluffed my bow up bigger on that one. But I hope you guys like the projects for today. Be sure and share my video and you'll get the supplies to make this, including the Kleenex. And you can use this host code when placing an order. If it's over $30, I'll send you that sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. That's it. Again, next week it'll be a pre-recorded video because I'll be in Lake Tahoe. But please, please, please join me. And I will try and check in from Lake Tahoe, just depending on the internet access. But please watch my video and share it. And I hope you all have a great week. It's funny how these videos are so much quicker now that I'm only doing one project. So you all have a great week and take care. Bye-bye.